Hi my loves, this is Rosie Doll Official and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the like button below. So today I am going to introduce you to getting into fashion, getting into styling, getting into, accentuating what makes you feel the most confident, makes you feel like you, and makes it helps and represents you. So we're starting off with the basics. We're gonna start from zero. Now, when you are wearing an outfit, look in your closet and see what 5 pieces of clothing that you really love and you wear all the time. Now set those aside. Have another section of 5 that you have never worn. Now, let's say these are, too dressy or too casual. Decipher which style you're going for. Decipher what you're wanting your character to represent for you. Now, if you are streetwear, if you are high fashion, if you are whatever else there is, it depends on what you're looking for. If you are wanting to stand out, but not too much, but you want to stand out to represent you, the best way is, what I was recommended was to get yourself comfortable with what you wear. So start off with for example, since I'm more familiar with getting more extravagant, if you love that extravagant style, but you're used to wearing casual, or you just haven't experimented yet and you're not knowing what extravagant you're wanting to look for, I recommend, which was recommended to me, to going in sections of like working your way to what you actually want to wear. Let's say you love heels and you're wanting to wear heels, not all the time, but when you dress up and you want to feel your confident self. Now, start off with the kitten heels, start off with like platforms, start off with start off with high tops, start off with shoes that give you that extra length, or even boots that have heels in the back, but not too much. Start off with that, unless you want to go the full time, but I recommend, because your heels will hurt. Your feet will hurt if you're not used to heels. It took at least a year of always wearing heels to actually get like fully where I didn't even feel like my feet don't hurt when I wear heels like all day. It hurts only when you're like walking the whole day. But if you're like, like I want to wear these heels, like I really love it, bring an extra pair of flats, or just rock the heels. But yeah, so go in stages. Now, if you are wanting to focus on your style, your way of representing yourself in clothing, there's going to be a few more steps to really getting into your style. If you haven't already started to experiment, I would recommend experimenting with different styles of clothing, different genres of, like, let's say you want to go to the club and you're like, I haven't found my style for the club. Or like, let's say you have this dinner and you're like, I haven't really found my style for, like, very fancy dinners, or whatever. start off with wearing it at home. Wear your clothes at home, wear it around the house, get yourself feeling confident and comfortable, so that when you bring that style out, you're not just dressing up for other people's eyes, or you're not dressing up, you know, for where you feel like you're dressing up for someone's eyes. Or because trust me, when you start wearing your style, or you start wearing things that you feel confident in, people will notice it if they're not used to it, if they're not used to seeing you in it. And it's okay. It's completely okay, especially with family. They're gonna be like, who are you dressing up for? Myself. Thank you very much. But like, when you do that, you're gonna feel more comfortable because you have already worn it around the house. You've already worn it and you've already seen yourself in it numerous times. And when you're shopping, so when you're finding your style, it's how you shop, what you look for, what you are focusing on. Now, when I shop, I have different categories that I shop for. Like, let's say one day I'm looking for something very casual, something like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the, stores, I'm just gonna go here, I'm just gonna go do some, like, what do you call it? Fuck. Okay. Oh. When you're like, oh, I'm gonna go do some errands, you're not gonna be, you're not gonna be wearing what you would be wearing, let's say, if you are going to a business conference, or you're going to work, or, you're doing something very official. And now, even with that, finding your style for something like your work or business, that's also very important, because you don't want to just be throwing on a t-shirt, throwing on sweatpants. And if you are, then this probably isn't for you. But if you are just watching to, experiment, or to see what there is out there, feel free. This is for everybody. And then there's the category of, like, you're gonna go party, you're gonna go have fun, or whatever you do, because there's a lot of things that, a lot of hobbies that people have. Let's say sports, that's also a different category of finding your style for. You're going to some sports games, you're going to, because it depends even on the sports, what your style, what you could try with your style. Now, you don't even have to put these in categories. You could just wear your style everywhere. But reasonably, I would say prepare your closet for a lot of different situations, because yes, it's great to be sexy all the time if you really want to be, but there's a time and a place to be sexy. Let's say you want to be casual, there's a time and a place to be casual. If you are wanting to show that you are really ready for the next step, or to represent somebody or a business or anything, it really does depend on what you are showing yourself off as, what you are representing. And I do focus on my social medias, on focusing on my style, yes, but also with the businesses that I run, with like, let's say right now I am a brand designer. I'm focusing on a brand designer. Yes, I am a model. Yes, I was really full focused on modeling, but right now, because I am trying to build a wider variety of careers, I am kind of I'm not stepping back, but I am kind of stepping into two doors at once. And sometimes I do show up very business professional, very like here. I'm here, I'm not playing, I'm not, you know, I don't care. And then sometimes I'm, you know, my fun, happy self, and I'm like, well, I feel comfortable in being my little, you know, having my little sexy time to feel like a doll. And because I am a doll, I want to represent myself how I feel fit, not how anyone else feels fit. And I think this advice you could take for yourself, or you could, you know, you could have this advice for someone else that is trying to get in their style. I will also be focusing on other videos where I will talk more in depth of, you know, really finding your style, from shopping, from preparing your clothes, from everything. And so this is just the basic video, just to introduce you guys to what is about to be presented to you guys in other videos. And if this information found you well, please subscribe and recommend to a friend. Okay, love you guys. Rosie Dolls out.